Welcome to our school romance story. This man right here in front of us, this man is Kirito. This is the man that we deem important enough to be our main character. Now, for some reason, Kirito, much like of his kind, always has this very specific hair ruffle. His hair goes to the left, to the right, obviously, but there's always some hair between his eyes for some reason. But once you're done with this part, his hair just becomes generic spikes. Now, I'm going to exaggerate it a little bit because, honestly speaking, my skills on the mouse are pretty bad. So this right here is our main character, Kirito-kun. Now, we're not going to call him Kirito-kun, we're just going to call him Kirito. Now, he's the MC. Now, let's talk about Kirito. What is his background? Surely this man is so interesting that no other character in the story deserves to be the main character, right? So, Kirito is a gamer. Now, I don't know about you, Chief, but this seems like a very basic hobby. Okay, so he's unathletic. What is the opposite of unathletic? I don't know. So I'm just gonna call him lazy. He's unfit. He's just lazy. Now, he's a lazy man. He's a gamer. What else is there? He's not very smart in school, oftentimes yawning, skipping classes, or maybe even just sleeping during classes, not paying attention, blah blah blah. I don't know about you, Chief, but if someone isn't smart, on a scale, if smart were on one side, stupid would be on the other. So, he's lazy, he's a gamer, and he is stupid. Now, surely this character is going to develop a lot, because he's our main character, but let's look at the traits. So he's lazy, he's a gamer, and he's stupid. What does this qualify him as? I'll tell it to you straight. Like this line right here, that is definitely straight. He is a loser. Now that is our main character, Kirito-kun. Now, and before we spoil the entire story and what is going to happen to him, let's look around the settings. So this is going to be our class. A door over here. A door over here. Now, obviously, this is the desk of the teacher. This is the board, right? Now, forgive me for not doing this in advanced, but I'm going to try to use tools I've never done in my life. Okay, this is pretty bad, honestly speaking. Like this, so and so. Well, I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't be making this video. You know, maybe I'm a loser. Maybe it makes sense that I'm talking about Kirito, because, you know, he's just like me for real. He's relatable. He's a gamer. He's lazy. He's stupid. Oftentimes uninformed. So, you know, maybe I do have the qualifications to make this video, because I am just like Kirito. I'm a loser. Anyways, so, we got the table setup done. Let's look at where Kirito-kun oftentimes stays. Now, obviously, there's some windows over here. I don't know why, but this thing is not a one-to-one scale with real life. A closet over here. This is where people put their shoes. Or I don't know, not their shoes. I don't know. They just have this weird thing where they put papers over here and they put random objects. Anyways, so Kirito-kun oftentimes is just right over here, right by the window. You know, the scene starts with him arriving at school. And he just yawns, puts his hand on his chin, and he just looks outside. Oh, my school life is boring. I'm a lazy gamer, and I'm stupid. Now, if he's not sitting here, he's oftentimes sitting here, right by the door. There are no exceptions. And if you do say that, actually, I watched one anime where he sat over here, or he sat over there, well, it's only one anime. So, calm down. Wait. We're going by majority over here. Now, let's talk about the characters within the classroom, alright? Our second character comes in the form of a round face who has this specific haircut. Actually, that is very modest of me. Hold on. Boom. He has a very... Never mind, that looks very feminine. Let's do a straight line, why don't we? Boom, that looks more like it. So he wears glasses. That is number one. Number two, his nose is always around. And number three, he always has this weird ass smile. Now this guy right here is Kirito's friend. Let's think of a name. Let's think of a name right here. I really don't want to call him other names because that would be an insult to his kind. Let's just call him Sendo. You know, looks like a very generic name to me. So this is Sendo-san, Sendo-kun. Now, much like Kirito, this guy is a gamer. This guy is fat. He's not lazy. He's not unfit. He is fat. He is, by the definition, when you look at him, you're like, damn, I want to say something to you. But unfortunately, society prevents me from calling you fat. Because guess what? You're shaming my body. Anyways, so you're fat, you're a gamer, and you're stupid. However, Mr. Sendo here, obviously, if he were a one-to-one copy to our man, our legendary loser, Kirito-kun, he needs a trait to be separated. Otherwise, he's just a man we can scuff like a speck of dust. This man prefers his 2D waifu over the 3D. Oh, these women are nothing to my waifu. Now, there is the other iteration where instead of choosing 2D over 3D, they religiously follow an idol. So, yeah. Oh, my idol! Oh my god! But in recent times, they've been transitioning more to the, oh my god, my 2D waifu! Let's go! It's so much better than the 3D woman next to us! Anyways. Then comes the third friend. Now, for the sakes of this reference, I don't have much space to draw a circle, so I'm just gonna draw this. And we're just gonna give him some hair over here. This is his eye. This is his chin, and boom. This is, I don't know. We're gonna call him Peanut-kun. Now, unfortunately, me calling this guy Peanut is already way more originality than every other story like this. Now, just like Mr. Sendo and Kirito, Mr. Peanut is a gamer, and is lazy, and is stupid. However, he does not have the same quirk as Sendo, who prefers 2D over 3D, or his idol over every other woman. No, Mr. Peanut over here is actually, drum roll, he has something no one else can have. He is a pervert. What an amazing character. You know, guys, I think if this man, Kirito-kun, could not get any better, let's bring him a delusional friend. And if this delusional friend weren't good enough, let's bring him the perverted friend. A very lovable kind. You know, they're my comfort characters. They're my comfort tropes. I want to see this in every anime. I need to see this in every school romance anime. Yes, the loser with the delusional with the pervert. These three are a must. Now, there is one other character we need to talk about before we progress any plot. Actually, two characters, but for the sake of the conversation, we're going to mention one. Now, usually, oftentimes, in this spot, this specific... Actually, no. I take it back. Either this specific spot or this specific spot right here, or in some rare instances, it's this spot right here. Actually, let me do you a favor. We're gonna mark her with red. Boom, boom, boom. Or hey, this works. This works. It's one of those four spots. Oftentimes sits a very specific character. And that is the childhood friend of Kirito-kun. Now this, I don't have a name for her. Let me think. What is a generic name we can give her? You know, for the sake of this conversation, let's call her Asuna. Now this right here is Asuna-chan. Now Asuna-chan is the childhood friend of Kirito-kun. Now, childhood friend. You know, see, F works. You're smart, unlike unlike our characters over here who wouldn't know what that means. Now, Asuna-chan has a few things going on for her. For one, she is smart. For two, she has a lot of empathy. For three, she has a history with Kirito-kun because she is his childhood friend. Now you have this smart, empathetic character who has a history with you. Unfortunately, Asuna-chan is a little stupid. I know, feels a little wrong to say, but because I put her in the smart tier, but you know, she's stupid because she has eyes on the main character. She has a crush each time the main character arrives late to the class. Each time the man, the myth, the legend, the loser Kirito-kun enters class, yawns, sleeps during class, does absolutely nothing, runs to his home so he can game. You know, I don't even know how he met Asuna because, like, he's her childhood friend, but, like, seriously, how did they even become friends? This guy is so obsessed with games. And then you have Asuna over here, who, unfortunately, blushes. She's like, oh my god, Kirito-kun, he's such a gamer. Oh my god, look at him, he's so handsome. Oh, your hair that you don't use shampoo on, he doesn't use deodorant. I love you, Kirito-kun, but unfortunately, I'm too shy. And so, Asuna and Kirito-kun's romance never takes off because she's too shy. And of course, they're in high school. They're at their last year or second to last year before they graduate. And all these years, she has harbored feelings for him. She has never seen another man that could possibly just take her romantic interest. She has never met a Minecraft YouTuber in real life. In fact, she has never met a Twitch streamer. All she cares about is Kirito, our lazy, stupid gamer. In class, who yawns and does nothing. With absolutely no personality. You lost to this. Everyone in class, you lost to this. You lost one of the best characters, Asuna-chan, to Kirito. And of course, no one likes Kirito because he's always with Sendo and Mr. Peanut. So everyone is looking at him like, yeah, creepy. But, you know, Asuna, she always looks deeper into people. She knows their real self. And she loves Kirito. Now, you might be wondering, Forever Life. What happened in this spot over here? Well, my dear friend, actually, let's use the yellow color because this is the more accurate color. Now, over here, something weird happens. There is a phenomenon called the transfer student. Now, here we have the transfer student. Let's give her some random hair, why don't we? Boom, supercharged blonde hair, because she's a transfer student. How else would you know she's from somewhere that is, I don't know, Japan, not Japan, actually, my bad. So she has some of her hair covered for, actually, no, let's do it. So for some reason, eyes always show behind the hair. Unless the hair completely covers it, how are you supposed to know? So this, right here, is your transfer student. For the sake of this conversation, let's call her Shinomiya. Boom. Shinomiya. Now, this isn't her real name. This is her last name. Her real name, the name given to her on birth. I mean, it should be Asuna in this case, but I don't know, man. Again, as I'm saying, we have more originality over here. I can't really think of bad names to give her. Actually, I'll go look at Google right here. Generic. Never mind. Found one. Her name is Akari Shinomiya. Boom! Akari Shinomiya. Ain't no way. So, you have Kirito, you have Asuna, and now we have our character, Shinomiya Akari. Now, there is this phenomenon called the opposite attracts. So if the main character is sitting in the top position, she is sitting over here. If the main character is sitting close to the window. She is oftentimes sitting close to the door. You know, it's like this cross system, the opposites attract rule, where, you know, you have eyes on her. Now let's talk a little bit more about Akari Shinomiya. What specializes Akari Shinomiya to Asuna or Kirito or someone else? Well, for number one, she is popular. Everyone knows who Akari Shinomiya is. In fact, she's the school president. Council. I don't know. School president council. Yeah, that works. So she's that position. So that means she has a lot of underlings. She has a lot of influence on the school for some goddamn reason. She can barge into a class and be like, "You're in detention," or "Show me your bag, I will confiscate your video game," or something of that nature. Because, you know, every school romance anime seems to be taking place in the same time period. You know, nothing has changed. An anime that comes out in 2010 is no different than in 2020. We reminisce the old rules of school, which at no point in history did the school president council have that much energy. It's just for some reason she has the budget of a lifetime. Oh yeah, that is another thing that needs to be mentioned. She is rich. You know, nothing I love more than a character flaunting her wealth. So she's popular, she's the school president council, she's rich, she's loud, she is extroverted, she is... I don't want to use the word vulgar, but it's the closest thing I know to someone who just insults people left and right. Because, you know, she's Akari Shinomiya. She's the popular school president council who is rich, and she needs to take down people. Now, for some reason, Akari Shinomiya, much like Asuna, unfortunately... Oh yeah, she is smart, don't get me wrong. She's the top student. She is the top student. For some reason, Shinomiya and Asuna have something going on. She has the hots for the main character, even if she doesn't realize it. So, you'll have the very first episode. Kirito walks to his desk, takes a seat, yawns, and then you have Asuna admiring him. "Oh my god, Kirito-kun. He's so dirty. He forgot to put deodorant again. He forgot to fix his hair, because all of that bed hair and spikes is definitely normal. And he came from gaming. Despite his aura of musk and his just gross friends, this man, Sendo-kun, who favors 2D over 3D, and Peanut-kun, who is a pervert who objectifies women and is probably recommending porn. I can't approach him. I'm too shy to confess my feelings, despite the fact that there is literally everything. It just points to you. This man is a loser, and I need to stay away from him. But no, unlike everyone else, I stay away from him because I'm too shy. That is our girl Asuna's contribution for the series. She is absolutely not going to do anything for quite a while. In fact, the main character Kirito-kun, he himself states that, I barely interact with women, but for some reason, whenever Asuna-kun is on screen, all he does... I mean, she blushes, obviously, but he's too stupid. He's too oblivious to notice that, so he just... You know, do I even need to talk about this? Or genuinely speaking, do I need to talk about this? He says, I have no friends, yet he has Sendo, Peanut, and Asuna. He says he has no social skills, despite the fact that he's doing that. He just... I don't know, man. There's just something amazing in this tumor in my mind that is like, yes, this is romance anime. This is school romance anime. But hey, if it ain't cringe, it's not romance. So, there you have it. Asuna-kun, completely unacknowledged by Kirito, who really wants to be with women for some reason. And yeah, he just says hi to her. And whenever he says hi, actually, whenever he does acknowledge her, Asuna just blushes even more. And she's like, oh my god, he acknowledged me? No way. And so, main character yawns. And then his friends, Sendo and Peanut, are like, "Hey Kirito, have you seen Akari Shinomiya? The most popular girl in school? She's the top student, blah blah blah." Like, they're just glazing her. Just completely unlike anything in real life. Why would you be glazing the top student? Maybe you're gonna mention it once, but everyone in class is standing and they're like, "Oh my god, is that Akari Shinomiya? She's walking with her minions that follow her because she's a school president council," and she just no way. She talked down on someone, telling him, "Hey, this isn't allowed in school." Oh my god, that is so lovable. How she's still single, right? Oh my god, I want to be with someone like that who is stingy and up people's business. Well, Akari Shinomiya, she has a facade. What is her facade? What is her real self? Well, for some reason, Akari Shinomiya has her eyes on the main character. Though she can't acknowledge it because she's the school's president. She's the student council's president. She can't do anything about it, She has her eyes on Kirito. And honestly speaking, there's always this one character who is definitely a girl. Now let's just give her some random hair. This random girl is always the simp. Well, let's just call her Alexa for now. Alexa really, really loves Akari Shinomiya. She's the pet of Akari Shinomiya. She's like, "Ew, Kirito, screw you. You're ugly. You're stupid. You're lazy. You're this, that." She insults Sendo. "Your attitude. You're this, you're that." And of course, she is always up Peanut's because, he's a pervert. And she's like, "Don't go lifting people's skirts. That is immoral." And, honestly speaking, good on you for scolding Sendo for objectifying women. Good on you on scolding Peanut for being a pervert. Good on you for insulting Kirito-kun for being a, for a lack of better word, unclassy, degenerate, filthy, stupid idiot. I really don't have better words to say. In fact, if I say what I want to say, this video will just cease to exist because I'll probably be like, "Damn, that is too many insults. Let me just splice it out," except I have no editing skills, which is why I'm here. Anyways, despite all that is Alexa's doing, she looks once at Akari Shinomiya and blushes. "Oh my god, Akari Shinomiya, you're so cool." And Akari's like, "Stop it, Alexa, you're going too far on them." Actually, let's make it more brighter so you can see. So now, as you can see, we have pretty much met every character in the series. Despite the fact that it is a classroom, we have 6 characters in total. Except it's only really 3. It's Kirito-kun, it is Akari Shinomiya, and it is the childhood friend Asuna. Nothing else is gonna happen. It's just the teacher, we don't care. The teacher could be male or female. If it's male, then you can ignore him. If it's female, then she probably drops a comment or two to the main character to get his job done. We're gonna ignore the fact that Kirito-kun probably starts the scene, or starts the story, coming late to school in his bicycle, eating bread in his mouth. He just has to hurry. "Sorry, Mom, I'm going to be late for school." And he just heads to school. Boom, he's at school. And, Asuna's going to admire that. Now, really, how do you make characters that are worlds apart interact? You have Kirito, who is just repulsive. You have Akari Shinomiya, who is the top student, who is always guarded by Alexa. And you have Asuna-chan, who can't do anything because she's shy. How do you make them interact? Well, you see, Kirito-kun gets lucky and bumps into Akari Shinomiya, in which case they talk, and that is how the romance begins. Although Akari Shinomiya can't show that she likes him or understands or anything, Alexa's always gonna hurry to save her. Or you're gonna have Asuna looking at it from the side, being like, "Damn, she got lucky. She's so beautiful. Akari Shinomiya." You have Kirito, who's just not going to talk about it, but you have his friends who could be like, "Hey, you talked with Akari Shinomiya. You talked with You talked with the most beautiful woman in school. You talked with the girl of our class. Oh my god, you're so lucky. Now, obviously, there's some other men who are jealous. You have this, and that. But, like, honestly speaking, I don't want to talk about it. I don't know, man. Somehow, these characters are gonna end up interacting. And then you're gonna have a beach episode. Oh, whoa. That is a insane bee over there. They're gonna have a beach episode, and then somehow they're gonna have a New Year's episode where it's all snowy and stuff. They're gonna have a hot spring episode also at the New Year's. I believe they go hand to hand. I don't know if they celebrate something like, I don't know. Actually, never mind. That's American. I'm thinking of something else entirely. They're gonna celebrate Christmas together. They're gonna somehow, I don't know. Is that everything? Oh yeah, right. There's a sports festival where obviously the man, the myth, the legend himself, Kirito, the unfit, lazy gamer, is somehow gonna one up the muscular men in his school who are athletic, who actually have a social life, who are trying to impress Akari Shinomiya and capture her eyes. You know, if Kirito, by some chance, if the author felt like, hey, I want to be creative, I want to go against the grain, I want Kirito to lose, you know, if he loses, he's gonna get Asuna's eyes. He's just gonna be like, oh, he may have lost, but at least he tried. Oh my god, he tried so hard. Now he's even sweatier. I want to help him. I wish I was there. So, like, while this guy is sprinting and just doing the thing in the festival, you know, he's just gonna run really fast. He's losing pace, and then Asuna cheers him, or Akari Shinomiya cheers him up, and then he just gets the power boost and wins the first place. Oh my god, Kirito, no way! Now, obviously, there's something else, which is the school trip, which, I don't know, man, even Minecraft YouTubers don't get to perfect it like these characters do. In the school trip, they just end up separated from everyone. Kirito, Akari Shinomiya, and Asuna end up in the same strait, which confuses me. Like, what? How? How did Asuna, Kirito, and Akari Shinomiya end up with the same, I don't know, just, they're far away from everyone. Alexa's nowhere to be seen. Sendo's nowhere to be seen. Peanut is up some girl's skirt. It's just weird to me. And so, Kirito, who has not improved, who still lacks social skill, quote unquote, he's relatable, he's lazy, he's gamer, I don't know, blah 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 blah, just list everything that I've been saying to him so far. Somehow this guy has captured the eyes of Asuna and Akari Shinomiya, and both of them are like, they're not acknowledging that there's this love triangle going on, which is not so much a love triangle, because Kirito kinda just blushes near Akari Shinomiya. He can't believe he's with this prestigious woman. But with Asuna, he's like, yo, hi, goodbye. It's insane. Like, well, let's see. What else is left? So there's the beach episode, there's the hot spring episode, which is also the New Year's stuff. There's the Christmas episode, there's the festival episode, there's the trip. What else could be there? Now, obviously, these guys are going to cooperate in making costumes for their maid cafe that they're going to make in the festival as well, like another school festival, not the sports festival. So there's that. It's always a maid cafe. It's never something else, now that I think about it. Yeah, we have hit the check marks. After everything that has happened, not a single character has developed. The grades are coming out, and everyone is like, doki doki. We're about to graduate. We're about to go to the real world, and we have no practical skills. We've learned nothing. And now it begs the question, will Kirito go to a university? I mean, realistically, he should be failing. He shouldn't be going to college. He should be looking for a part-time job, a baito. But no, this man, he's considering university. And now Asuna wants to be in the same university as him. And Akari wants to be in the same university as him. It's nearing the end of the series, and he wants to confess. Now, I'm sorry, dear viewer. I forgot completely that this is the climax. Akari Shinomiya, Alexa, Sendo, Peanut, Asuna, they all show up at the New Year's festival, where it is going to be the end of the series. It is the last episode. They just show up in their yukatas and kimonos. They're here, they're ready. They are wearing this clip or accessory on their hair. They are ready to go to the drum roll, please. I don't know if you can hear this. Very bad drum roll. They're going to the grand fireworks. The New Year's fireworks. Asuna wants to be with Kirito. Akari wants to be with Kirito. But somehow, they got lost. Sendo gone. Peanut gone. Alexa gone. Akari and Asuna somehow get lost. And Kirito is looking for them. Or quite the opposite. Kirito got lost and now they're looking for him. Because, they were holding hands for a second. And they couldn't believe, oh my god, I'm holding Kirito-kun's hand. And he just happened to let go for a second. And now they're just gone. Boom. Asuna, she went to buy an apple. Those sweet apples. Boom. Gone. She disappeared. Akari, she went to go to that one thing where, you just use a paper to lift a fish, and if you lift it without breaking the paper, boom, you have a fish. He's gonna find them there, and they're gonna be amazed. Oh my god, you're so good at flipping fish. Oh, you brought me takoyaki? Thank you so much. I think I'm falling for you. And so we arrive at the fated hour. The New Year fireworks. This is the moment. This is the moment where the characters are gonna confess. This is the moment where Asuna is like, I'm undeserving. It has to be Akari. She's the better woman. Blah, 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 blah. She's too shy. We're done with this archetype. Comes this moment where Akari wants to tell Kirito-kun that she loves him. And so she leans in closer. And the fireworks begin. I love you. The fireworks are beautiful. But despite the fact that this is once a year, Akari is looking at Kirito instead of looking at the fireworks. And then Kirito asks the fated question. What did you say? And she's like, nothing. You can call me Akari. No need to call me Shinomiya anymore. They have went from calling each other at last names to calling themselves with the first name. They have officially become friends. Ladies and gentlemen, they've become friends. No way. The entire series where they interacted, they've become friends. And so that means Asuna-chan still has a chance. But, well, honestly speaking, who knows? I don't know, man. It's just... They're friends. She looked at him instead of looking at the fireworks, admiring his beautiful face, lack thereof. And Kirito, he was too mesmerized with the fireworks that he ended up asking, what did you say? And she chickened out. This rich, loudmouth, popular student council president, blah, blah, blah. Somehow, this character just chickens out. And she keeps her thing silent. Then you have Alexa, who, despite everything, despite her hate for Sendo, Peanut, and Kirito, somehow she's fine with hanging out with everyone. This is the moment where she's just laid back. This is when you realize, oh, Alexa outside of school is a normal person, but Alexa in school is a creepy person who is obsessed with Akari Shinomiya. Well, I apologize for entering your mind space and disrupting the peace. I don't wish this on my worst enemy. Imagining an entire school romance anime through Microsoft Paint. I really hope you enjoyed, because I tried to make this faithful to the script, which is I don't know. There is no script. I haven't watched a school romance anime in so long, and they just somehow all fall into the same category. Now, they are starting to get creative with their hair colors, but that's really it. The principles are all the same. They always have these lines. Oh, have you heard? The the most popular beautiful girl in class is doing this, or they're like, oh, she's single and we don't know who confessed to her, but supposedly she turned down a confession. No way. Or Asuna just staring down Kirito-kun and being like, oh my god, he's so handsome. But like, I've already made that joke twice, maybe 5 times this video, so I'm done. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one, if there is a next one. Honestly speaking, the only other genre I can insult right now is probably isekai, but that is a very, very low-hanging fruit. Yeah, I have nothing else to add. Bye-bye!